Where am I going to hold it?
Sorry?
Where am I going to hold it?
Good question.
Good morning all, Wendell Dennell from StreetMic coming to you live and direct from Westminster Square, where another protest is just about to take place, and this is the No More Lockdown protest. And Mad Mick Conspiracies and Piers Corbyn has arranged this event today, and Piers should be making his way from Hyde Park Corner to this location, and I believe we will be meeting up sometime today around number 10 Downing Street. But as I pan around, we can see various signs, and the one right in front of the camera says the media is the virus. Let's talk to this young lady and see what she means as she holds up her sign and smiles. What are you laughing at?
I don't know.
So are you ready for a StreetMic interview? I'm confident you're ready. So what's your name?
My name's Claire.
So Claire, why are you not chilling out, relaxing at home?
Because it's really hard to try and get it out all in a breath. But I knew something was wrong when I started looking into official Office of National Statistics figures, and we've got under the 5-year deaths at the moment, excess deaths in the homes. Our children are suffering. They'll suffer to pay for this for years to come. The government have lied about the data. Still not retracted today's date. I just believe that we should all have a choice to make the decisions. And so I'm not chilling at home because so many people are suffering. I'm not personally suffering other than my mental health, but we should have decisions. Most of my friends have had a jab to go on holiday, so that is already coercion. I'm not anti-vax, never have been. I've never been to a protest until I started coming to these. I'm just a normal mum of a 5-year-old who they need to see our faces, they need to see our smiles. I don't know, I could go on and on and on, and then I waffle.
But I can hear you have concerns. It's only till these protests began and the lockdown, you've decided to come on the streets of London. But how has it been for you as a new protester to be actually out on the streets?
Well, I came to my first protest on my own in September because I had no idea what a protest would be like, and we just stood at Trafalgar Square where they turned on the water jets, and so I was kind of on board with it all. I did a lot of shopping in the early days for people, walked people's dogs. I was all on board, and then I realised that something was amiss. So being down here now, I feel it's just, I want my number added into how many people are here. Not that the mainstream will ever say how many people are not necessarily here today, but the last march was incredible. The most uplifting day, knowing people that are people around that feel like us. I don't know if I'm meant to be looking into that or not.
You're doing well, as this is your first interview, and StreetMic is going to ask you further questions.
So what I did then, I kind of thought, I know I need to do something else. So I ran for local election, not that I'm political and I don't want it to be political, but so that people in my area had somebody else to vote for. But we missed all the postal votes. I set up our local stand in the park, so I'm from a place in the Midlands called Ashby-de-la-Zouch, where a lot of people live a nice, comfortable life. And so they're okay. They're furloughed or they're working from home. Their children have maybe got their own bedroom and laptops, and they're all comfortable and they're okay. And
can I ask you a silly question?
Yeah, ask.
Since you've been protesting, do you believe anything has been achieved? And I'm devil's advocate.
No, I don't. No, because none of the mainstream will show what we're really doing. So maybe even if I don't feel it achieves anything, for me, I feel it's growing. So from September, it was Trafalgar Square. And
but I'm here, the BBC's here, the Black Broadcasting Corporation. The Black Broadcasting Corporation. You like that one?
Are they here? Because they've not shown anything.
No, that's what you're saying.
I'm the BBC, the Black Broadcasting Corporation.
Well, exactly. exactly, which is... so no, but the numbers are growing. You can feel it growing. I think
No, we don't go there.
people can see... There's a lot more people that will see that something is not right. But today, travelling down on the train, I don't wear a mask, I'm exempt. But even if I wasn't exempt, I wouldn't wear a mask. I didn't want children to see my face and my friends. And I've hugged all the way along. And luckily, I mean, I've never been tested. I've had a cold. Not many people have had colds over this last year. I feel lucky I've had a cold.
But have you enjoyed coming down to London and speaking to StreetMic with your first interview?
I've loved it. It's good
Oh.
to have another voice, and then you get your voice heard. So yeah,
Excellent. But I'm streaming now, and I've no doubt people will be calling you your fans. StreetMic. I go onto the streets of London, I meet interesting people, and I have an engaging conversation. Look, StreetMic.
He's obviously not the virus, hopefully.
I hope not. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Let me get some more. No problem. So hopefully the protest will be starting off very shortly, and we can see that the crowds are now arriving down here in Westminster Square. And as I chat, everyone looks at me as if I'm a madman, and I know they all want me to Excuse me, sir. How about an interview with StreetMic? So if you step round there, sir. So, who are you and what's your name?
Anthony Webber of the National Alliance for Freedom from Lockdowns, and we're amongst a number of organisations getting people out today to lobby Parliament. As it happens, there is a debate in Parliament today on COVID restrictions, the deplorable way they've been handed out to government cronies. But the key thing today is to declare our Freedom Day, because today, the 21st of June, we were promised to have our freedom, and then the government reneged on that promise. So we are taking the freedom back anyway, and we hope this will be replicated throughout the UK. So great that people have come today on a terrible day, but we're all going to carry on doing our best for the cause of freedom.
I'm being devil's advocate. Has Boris not promised you freedom in July?
Yes, but I don't think many people believe that. Yes, I think we're all concerned it will go on and on and on, and we I think collectively feel that it's time we said enough is enough. We're not going to comply any longer, and if we stand up, then eventually, if one domino falls, then all of them will fall, and this policy will collapse. So that's the intention.
Excellent. Final question. I was expecting to see Mad Mick down here today. Where is he? Because last time I saw him, he was calling Boris a beep.
Right, well, as far as I understand, one or two other bodies are around about, and there might be some surprises, but we'll see what happens. I'm sure the weather hasn't helped with things, but everyone's doing their best, and we're all behind all of the organisations. We're all in this together because we want our freedom.
Excellent. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And who's up for another interview? Are you up for an interview, sir? Oh, no, let me ask this lady. So, what's your name, ma'am?
Deb.
Debbie, are you enjoying yourself at this protest here?
I am loving every second of it. Yeah.
What do you hope to achieve today?
That they'll actually start to take notice and listen to us. We are the population. I'm a grandma, I'm a mother. I don't want this. I don't want it for my children. I don't want it for my grandchildren. My mum is still locked up in a care home. I'm allowed to visit her once a week for 30 minutes. They're all locked up. This is not a future we want for this country, for our children, not for no one. We don't want to be slaves. I'm 61. I've had my life. I've been relatively free. But what's happening? They're going to be enslaved. I don't want that. None of us want that. That's why we're here. And we need other people to wake up, because this is going to get worse. I followed the rules. I did as I was told. I did as I was promised. And they've broken all the promises. They're telling lies. People need to wake up, because we're running out of time.
Why do you think it is that, like you said, the government is lying, but people are listening to the lies. Why do you think people continue to listen to what you say are lies?
Do you know, this is the truth. When this first started, the government put out a call for 1 million volunteers, and I was one of the first to volunteer. And I had my phone on for over 2,000 hours. I never turned it off because I wanted to help. I truly believe there was a dangerous pandemic. I'm only here because I care about humanity, about our children, our grandchildren. It's not a future we want.
Thank you very much, Ma'am, for being so passionate about your feelings. Excellent. Thank you very much. I'll give you, as I say, my name's Wendell Daniel from StreetMic. Have you seen me before?
No.
You will do. Everyone sees me.
Okay.
There's nowhere I haven't been.
It's lovely to meet you.
Excellent stuff. And I'm from the BBC, the Black Broadcasting Corporation.
Oh, brilliant.
Thanks a lot, Mum.
When you said that in the BBC, I thought, oh, fuck.
Thank you.
No need to. Why would you have an injection when there is no risk of this virus to children, unless they have a health condition? Why would you make them take this? No long-term safety data. I mean, there's no reason for them to take it. Yes, their immune system needs to build up as a child.
Talk to Boris. He's a blonde bombshell with with many children. So talk to Boris about vaccinating children.
If you can just wait another 10 minutes, thanks.
Boris, why are you giving this to our children? What is the reason for this? Why is there so much pressure on people to take this new gene therapy that has no long-term safety data? Why are you making it my question? Thank you.
Thank you, Mel. So as we can hear, see, everyone is now crying. We want our freedom. We want it now. So let me make my way through the crowds.
You get your cameras out.
Yeah, now it's getting warm. I'm getting excited now. I've got to get my...
Save our children! We are the power! We are the people! We are the 99%! It's our day-to-day people! We take our freedom back!
That's another £2.50.
So for all of you who are watching, good morning. My name is Wendell Daniel and welcome to StreetMic, and today we are coming to you live and direct from the streets, and I can see Mad Mick. I'm going to meet Mad Mick. Excuse me, sir.
Mick.
Mick. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good to see you again.
So how are you? Last time I interviewed you was outside of Downing Street, and you called Boris a...
Yes, indeed, I still stand by that. Boris, you are a cunt. We'll come back again. I told you we'd come back again. We're here again today. We're going to be here every week, Boris. This ain't over. This isn't over until we win and you back down. The children will not be vaccinated, Boris. We're here for the children. You are trying to destroy our country, Boris. You're destroying our economy. You're destroying the people. People are dying of blood clots all over the place, Boris. We're not having it. We're not having it. We will fight to the very end, Boris. As long as we've got breath in our lungs, we will fight. We are the resistance. We are the resistance.
What has the last week been like for you since you caught Boris a...
It's been a little bit mental this week, guys, because last Monday was our first big midweek one. We do the Saturdays, don't have a lot of impact on the Saturday, so we did Monday last week. It was the first Monday we did. We brought London to a standstill, guys. It was amazing. We're going to do the same again today. We've got people that are going to stay here all week until Saturday for the next big one. We'll probably come back next Monday We will keep coming back until we get what we want. And what we want is freedom to choose what we put in our bodies, freedom to travel around this planet, which is our God-given right. We want our freedom, which is, you can't give it to us. It's already ours. It's already ours. You think you can take it away from us? You can't. We will continue to do whatever we choose to do. And today we choose to be here and we choose to make a noise. And you will choose to fucking listen.
Last question. Last question. Last question. Last question. Last week you said that Boris watches what you do on TV and also on your channel. Just imagine he's watching this now. Talk to him. What do you want to say to him?
Boris, you know.
Boris, you're a cunt.
Boris, you're a
Your
cunt.
mate Hancock, he's a cunt and all.
Your mate Hancock, he's a cunt and all.
Arrest Matt Hancock!
You know.
Arrest Matt Hancock!
Arrest Matt Hancock. Arrest Matt Hancock. Arrest Matt Hancock. Arrest Matt Hancock.
Arrest Matt Hancock! Arrest Matt Hancock!
Thank you, Mick. Thank you, sir.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
So that's Mad Mick. He's now turned up down here and
Numbers here on a rainy day.
Listen, the guys are brilliant. The people of the UK are amazing. Last Monday was the first one we did in midweek. The numbers were fantastic. Today I believe the numbers are going to be better. People are meeting up in different places and all coming here. Guys, look at us. There's already a good few hundred of us here. The people that are coming from Hyde Park, it's going to be massive. If you can get down, guys, get down to London, jump on the train, come down, join us. We're fighting for your children. We're fighting for our freedom. Guys, it's amazing. The people of the UK are absolutely amazing. And I love every single one of them. But not those who have been vaccinated because they're retarded.
And so the people from Hyde Park aren't even here yet?
No, they're not even here.
No, not yet. I don't believe they're here yet. I believe the people from Hyde Park are coming. I hope.
There are reinforcements.
Yes, yes. And we've got trucks coming in. There's going to be lorries. Oh, look at this T-shirt. This is a Mad Mick's T-shirt. Look at that. We are the resistance. Protect yourself and your family from your police, your government, your military, your royal family, your nosy neighbours, your COVID marshals, your vaccinators, your NHS heroes, social media, mainstream media, particularly the country of the BBC, social services, 77 Brigade, that cunt Hancock, that slimy little country star, and your murdering, lying, scumbag Prime Minister. Well done. Well done.
Mick, where can we get those T-shirts from?
Guys, you've got to make them yourselves. We don't do any merchandise. Get the template is on my page. You get your own T-shirts made up yourself. I won't be selling anything. I won't ever be making money out of this.
And where can we find your page?
Mad Mick's Conspiracies on Telegram, on BitChute.
Thanks a lot, man. Give him a hug, give him a hug. So there's Boris, he's getting a hug. Thanks a lot, sir. Sir, what inspired you to do such a beautiful placard?
Thank you very much. Just be normal. It's very hard to be normal those days. I just need the hug from Boris to show me how to do it properly. You know, if something going so far that government allowed us to hack or not, for me, must be stopped.
Will you be taking that to Downing Street to show Boris?
I hope so. You know, if he's going to hack me, I can back home. You know.
Excellent. Thanks a lot for that, sir.
Thank you.
So, for all of you watching, my name is Wendell Daniel, and welcome to StreetMic. And we're coming to you live and direct from outside of Westminster, the Houses of Parliament, and we have another no more lockdown protest with Mad Mick and his crew. And there are, even though it's raining, we will see thousands of people down here, and even the children are out. Everyone is out today. So my name is Wendell Daniel from StreetMic, and we've got a... Are you going to play me a tune, sir? Play me a tune.
Yes, I'm tuning it for him.
Oh, you're tuning it for him? So when you're ready, you can sing, you can play a tune for StreetMic.
I was walking down the street one day, saw a house on fire, a man screaming and shouting, he's so afraid. He said, jump at the deck, and you shall be all right. He jumped at the deck and broke his neck.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So let me see your sign there, Mum.
For me? There's a little one. A little one? Oh, yeah, get the little one in.
So there's a little one there with the sign. Leave our kids alone. So tell me, excuse me, Mum, why was it important for you to be out here with your daughter today?
Stick up for my daughters. I've got 2 daughters and I'm a teacher as well, so I'm really, I don't know what to say now. It's very important to me, in my job and for my own children.
And how far have you come to make sure you're out here with your...
2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours this morning.
So has it been worth it?
It will be, yeah, definitely. It's my full fun, so...
So does that mean you are a serial rebel, as you've been down here 4 times?
100%, yeah. Can't lie with that, yeah.
Thanks a lot, yeah. Thanks a lot. Are you enjoying holding that banner? I see now. Now you can talk to StreetMic. Now you can talk to StreetMic. So, what's your name?
Whitney.
So, Whitney, you're not in EastEnders, are you?
No, not EastEnders.
You've heard that one before, haven't you?
Yeah, can't sing either. But shout for freedom, shout for our rights.
So why was it important for you to be out here today in the rain, in the wet, with so many other people?
Because we're being completely lied to. The media is completely lying to us. There's no need for any more restrictions. Other places in the world have proven that. Everything they say is a load of crap. And when I look at the data myself, I see that there's no need. So I'm not complying. Don't comply.
Thank you very much, Mum. So there's the protest. It's now beginning to move off. So we will also... So here's the protest. It's moving off. So let's capture them as they move off. I don't know where they're going, but all I'm going to do is stay here and capture them as they move off. So here's the brilliant Metropolitan Police standing guard, watching the protesters as they move off. But for those of you who are watching, my name is Wendell Daniel and welcome to StreetMic. And we're coming to you live and direct from Westminster, where a no more lockdown protest is currently taking place. And there are literally hundreds and hundreds of people out here today, which is great. Here's Mick, one of the organisers here, and he's now leading his crew, he's leading his gang. Where are you marching to? Down in wherever?
The crowd. I don't know where we're going.
All right then, I thought you was the leader.
No, I'm not the leader. There's no leader.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. So that's Mick and his gang.
I'm protecting my mum. Yeah, I'm protecting your mum, man.
How about wearing a bomber clock t-shirt? That's not protecting my mum.
This is freedom of speech and freedom of movement.
Did you see Dr. Fauci say 6 months ago that masks don't work?
One at a time,
on television.
One at a time, guys.
Yeah?
I'm talking irrespective. I'm talking to the mask wearing.
So the protest is now making its way towards...
In England alone, 1,300 that we know. But yesterday I was talking to a gentleman who was not
They're now making their way towards Parliament. So we will follow behind as they make their way towards Parliament. So the protesters are now walking past Parliament. Here's the House of Lords. So they're now walking by.
Then
Going across by Oxford Street.
There's a smoke bomb outside of Parliament.
Remember Jimmy Savile! All the pedos in Parliament! We're coming to get them one day!
They're trying to fucking...
Oh, sorry. No. These guys paid for it. These are the guys that you want to pay for. Huh? You want us to pay for the alcohol? Really? Can't see my brother?
They got a fire drill.
I've been watching old videos.
Test.
Wendell Denell coming to you live and direct from outside of Parliament, where no more lockdown protest is currently taking place. And there's the police moving people from off the road.
I can't see any cars. Can you? Can you see any cars?
Hold that for me for a second. I'm just getting something out of your bag.
I see you.
You alright, man? Yeah.
What do you want? You want to hit body? What the hell you want to do? Don't let them touch you. Don't let them touch you. They have no control over you. They have no control.
99% freedom.
You're the controlled opposition? That's it right in front of you. Wearing a uniform and a mask. Controlled opposition. Brothers and sisters, don't even look at them. Don't even look at my uniform. Look at me. I got a smile. Yeah, I got love. I give you a How about this? I dare you. Even just saying the word feels nice.
It's in law. What am I getting out of it? Well, these people in there, and these people in there have been disrupting the life of the people of the UK for 15 months. That's what I'm doing here. I know you are. I'm moving.
inconvenienced everyone 15 months, and these say they're inconveniencing road users. They're the inconvenience.
For all you're watching, my name is Wendell Daniel and welcome to StreetMic, and today we are coming to you live and direct from the streets of London outside of the Palace of Westminster, where thousands and thousands of people are blocking the streets. How are you, sir?
Do that, is there? Clown. Mick, mug, that's the third one that's put their hands on me today already.
Yeah. Mick, come talk to StreetMic. So we're now outside the Palace of Westminster. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, We're having a little bit of trouble with the constabulary this time. Last time they let us get on with our business. This time they're trying to kettle us. They're trying to move us around where they want us. We're trying to resist, guys, but the weather and the numbers, the police are out in force today. There's so many of them. We're going to keep doing our best, guys. We're going to keep doing our best. We want to take the whole of Parliament Square. They want to try and stop us. So it's become a little game of cat and mouse with us and the police. But we're not going to give up, guys. We're not going to give up. As you can see, look, they've all come out here to support the cause. They know, look, they do not want their children vaccinated. None of them want their children vaccinated. So they are here supporting us, taking part in our demonstration, helping us bring London to a standstill. So I'd like to thank all the police officers for coming today and making up our numbers, guys, because the bulk of the numbers today are the police officers. Look at them. They have all had their 2 vaccinations. They're all feeling sick. A lot of them are having strokes and heart attacks, so they do not want their children to have it. They are going to try and stop their children from having it, but they work for the government, and the government is corrupt. And their leaders are corrupt. Their leaders are paedophiles that work in this building. And we are here to let them know that we will not put up with them. These paedophile reprobates have been ruling us for too long now. They've been getting away with murder for too long. And now it stops. The COVID was just a catalyst. Now, guys, we're all going to move on to Downing Street. Everybody, Downing Street.
So the troops will now be moving on to Downing Street.
Stay together, guys. Come on, we're going to Downing Street.
Down the road, please.
So as we can hear, the troops are now going to be moving down towards Downing Street. So they're now moving down towards Downing Street, which is literally only down the road.
Yeah, exactly. They go back to their third jab. Let them all fucking die. What are we on about the idea?
There will be no arrest. Go away, we do not need you.
That music blocks the stream, it's copyrighted. So here's the strips. Hey, here's my favourite streamer. Sir, I've got to say to you, I don't follow you people. I follow because I believe what you do is brilliant, and I congratulate Tyrant Finder for your good work.
Thank you very much, StreetMic. I follow you as well. You know, we only try to bring out the truth.
That's right. I only follow 2 people, and you're the other one.
Thank you very much. I can always appreciate people following. Thank you, buddy.
What do you think about what you're seeing, sir?
Well, I need to get to my job, mate. We're just trying to get to work.
Yeah, but you've only been delayed for a couple of minutes.
I know, tell my boss that. I need to go and do my job.
Thanks a lot, man.
Cheers, mate.
to ourselves and not to you. We say that you face judgment. You are a criminal. You are doing crimes against humanity. You are doing crimes against us. Come out here and face us. You're guiltless.
We're not getting from StreetMic. We're now outside of number 10 Downing Street, where the crowds have arrived, and there is the number 10 Downing Street. That's where Boris Johnson is.
My kids' body is their choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. Everyone, this is a criminal regime. This is why we win this victory and get our freedom back. What do we want? Freedom! Hey. Hello, ladies. What's going to all the paedophiles behind them gates? Hello. Well done, everybody. Turning up today. Brilliant turnout with the weather. We're here to proclaim our freedom because we were promised the 21st of June by the Prime Minister that it would be our Freedom Day. And irrespective of him going back on that promise, we are taking back our freedom. We urge the nation to replicate us and take their freedoms back today. And we will not rest until our freedoms are restored. So we're going to stay here for a short while, then back to Parliament Square to lobby MPs, because they are voting on a COVID petition this afternoon to do with COVID contracts. And of course we know there's been a lot of underhand dealings with contracts. Well done everyone today.
Well done.
You could be certain because you've been vaccinated.
Excuse me.
They do not want their children vaccinated. Nobody wants their children vaccinated. Police officers are dying, pilots are dying, everybody's dying because of the vaccine. The police, be peaceful with the police, do not start any violence. We are here on a peaceful protest. They know that we are right. The police know that we are right. The cunts in this building behind me, they also know that we are right. We are just in our cause. We are doing this for the right reasons. For the children, we know the vaccination is killing people. The government's own website has the figures of the amount of deaths caused by the vaccination, the amount of adverse reaction caused by the vaccination. We are here to defend our rights, to defend our lives, and to defend the children.
It's a classic thing where people don't know what numbers are when it gets to a certain level.
Mick, I see you're on form in front of Downing Street.
Yeah, we have to bring it to Downing Street again, guys. At the moment, we still don't have the numbers. We tried to take Parliament Square. It didn't work on this occasion. The police are out in force today. So we've come down to Downing Street, bring it to Boris himself, tell him that we know he's a cunt. We are going to be here, guys. We are going to stay here. If you can get down today, if you're watching this live, jump on the train, jump on the underground, come down here and support us, guys. because I know the weather's shit, but we need the numbers down here, guys. We need the numbers before we get overrun by the police, guys, because we are fighting for the good. We are fighting for the children, guys. So if you can get down here, jump on the train, come and join us. Come down to Downing Street, Westminster. We're going to be here all day. Some of us are going to be here all week. We'll be back on Saturday, guys. It's just going to be amazing. We are going to bring these people down eventually. We will keep fighting. We have to keep fighting because we are the resistance.
We will win! We will win!
Those same people are so crazy.
Yeah, man, we will win!
Have you got one to spare? Have you got one to spare? Can I have this one? Take one of me. Can I have one with you? Because you're so bloody handsome. I love Corbyn.
So for you watching, my name is Wendell Daniel and welcome to StreetMic. And this is what it's like when you come down to a real protest. We're coming to you live and direct from the streets of London in front of Downing Street. So if you like StreetMic, give me the thumbs up, make your comments down below, share and follow. So if you like StreetMic, give me the thumbs up, make your comments down below, share and follow.
Freedom to the people! Freedom to the people!
Oh, it's a pain in the ass, keep moving. When did you come down, today or yesterday? All right then.
It's only an hour on the train.
Yeah.
I don't think you've got a screwdriver on you.
No. Normally I got my big fucking bag with everything in there. What's come undone?
We need you guys on our side because many children are going to die. Many children will die if they try and roll this out. And I honestly believe a civil rebellion is only round the corner. Look what's happening around everybody. The children are going to perish. But we need you guys on our side. Do the facts, do the science. The science is irrefutable. All you have to do is look on the government data. 1970 to 2020, population rate against the death rate. It was 546,000, 58 million population. 2020, 68 million, and the death rate is 608,000. That means it's an increase of 0.07%. That is not a pandemic number. There is no pandemic. But face masks do not protect against the virus. Facts. All right, 99.7% recovery rate. Think about what I'm saying. I love you.
They're now going back to Westminster Square outside of Parliament.
StreetMic! StreetMic,
I want that big up. No!
My feet are sopping.
Come here. Stop.
That is the main virus. It is the government.
Thank you.
Broadcasting company. Goes I do every time, brother.
Are you all right, man?
Shame on you! 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 We need to show them that we're not these loud and we're not this and we're not that, and we need to get focused, we need to start chanting, and we need to hold firm and block the road now! No more lockdown! 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 Get Boris out! 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 Arrest my high court! 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 Save our children! Save our children! Save our children!
Okay, where are you from?
Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children!
Look in the camera, look in the camera, look in the camera.
Alright, it has to be quick though.
So how are you feeling down here blocking the road?
I'm feeling amazing, but I would love it if some more people would come. No matter whatever the weather, people need to get down here. It's urgent. Anyone who's watching right now, please come down to Downing Street. We're going to be here for as long as possible and possibly even sit on the road.
But last week you was down here in front of Downing Street, screaming your lungs out. They're just as loud today. What keeps you going?
What keeps me going is Jesus. As a Christian, Jesus is my Lord and Saviour, so that's what keeps me going.
Excellent. Thanks a lot. Get this young lady. I want to interview her as well. Come, step forward, step forward. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Go back a bit, go back. Talk to StreetMic. This is the second week you're down here protesting. What keeps you going?
What keeps me going? Coffee. The fact that this is still going on and it shouldn't be, because there's no deaths or hospitalisations to back it up. So why are we locked down still? Why are our children still being denied the right to a free life, to be able to do what they want to do and go places that they want to go? There's no need for it. Why are people still being urged to be tested? Why are they still trying to jab people with an untested, unindemnified jab? That is not a vaccine. It's being pushed as a vaccine. It's not a vaccine. It's a lie.
Just imagine Boris is watching. Look into my camera. Look into the lens and talk to him. Mad Mick has spoken. Talk to Boris.
You fucking dirty pedo. We are coming for you and the fucking lot of them. You are going to fucking jail or worse.
You have a dirty mouth. Thanks a lot.
Have you got a channel?
Huh? Didn't you see it last week?
You alright, mate?
So I'm rubbish at what I do, you can tell, can't you?
Mate, you can't hear anything they're fucking saying back with them stupid fucking...
Oh, they're in the rain to get a good turn.
99%. Yes, singing we are the 90, together we are mighty. We are the 99%. You can take your fucking vaccine up your ass. You can take your poison vaccine up your ass. You can stick your poison vaccine. Stick your poison vaccine. Stick your poison vaccine up your ass. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 90. Together we are mighty. We are the 99%. You can stick your new world order up your ass. You can stick your new world order up your ass. You can stick your bad message up your ass. Stick your new world order up your ass. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 90. Together we are mighty. We are the 99%. I'd rather be a human than a slave. I'd rather be a human than a slave. I'd rather be a human. Don't you know the human? Rather be a human than a slave. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 90. Together we are mighty. We are the 99%. Otherwise you won't get arrested.
When my...
We need people to go on the pavement, please.
Link arms, link arms. Everyone link arms. Link arms. Linked.
ITV News, Westminster.
So what do you think about Chelsea, sir?
You be a champions!
What do you think about the Scotland game on Friday?
Shit!
Oh, no swearing.
Where were they Friday? There's 20, 30,000 Scots in there. Nowhere. I'm not pushing back now.
Action! Get involved! They need a coffee break.
Look at them fighting in battle!
On the street! You need it! Come on! On the street! Come on, you call yourself freedom fighters! Come on! All on the street! We stand together! We're stronger! We unite!
Look at this man next to me! He's like 80 years old! Look how amazing he is! And you're standing there! Come on! Come on! Everybody come on the road! Come on the road! Come on the road!
On the street! Come on, guys! On the street! Come on!
I just got my wrist they were crushing her, they were pushing back her right.
On the street! Let's get them on the street!
Come on, everybody!
Yeah, they're pushing, they've got a lot.
Oh, come on, all of you young people of those guys! Come on the road now!
You've got a very strong voice. shouting. Squeeze through there. No, just squeeze through there, please. Thank you.
Freedom fighters all on the verge, civil
We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent.
We do not consent.
We do not consent.
Today is a different day. The law remains the same every day.
It does remain
the law remains the same every day.
It doesn't
the law remains the same. That should be the chant.
I asked him politely to go arrest my uncle.
Someone's watch. Someone's watch.
We asked you politely.
Someone's
to
watch.
We do not consent.
That's what you
We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent to move out of the highway. We asked you politely to go arrest that handcuff. Yes.
Carl, Wendell Dellen from StreetMic. What's happening?
Oh, no.
Exactly.
Sorry.
What's happening, Carl?
So we're out here to protest against the ongoing unlawful illegal lockdown. And so the police are trying to prevent us from exercising our lawful right of protest, telling us that we're obstructing the highway. The only requirement of a protest is for it to be non-violent and peaceful. It doesn't have to be lawful. We can obstruct the highway because it's a right of protest. Even if I once appeared in court when the prosecution said, when the judge said, what's the charge? The prosecution said disruption of a protest causing disruption. The judge said, well, what is the point of a protest if there is no disruption? So disruption is not a consideration for us to take into consideration. It's not a point for us to take into consideration.
Last time I interviewed you was last week outside of the appeal court. It seems that you are a serial rebel, sir.
Well, and I can say we're going to be back at the High Court again tomorrow. We are there with the Love Down campaigners from who were unlawfully evicted from Shepherd's Bush Green. The irony, they have the green currently completely fenced off, and so no one can use it. But yes, we'll be back there tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Save our children! 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 Save our children!
Are you proud of what's going on down there? Are you proud of what's happening down there? Look into the lens.
Yeah, because we have to do this. Because what's the alternative? The alternative is that we become prisoners. The alternative is that our children get injected, which means they get sterilized or they die. The alternative is that we die from taking the vaccination. Injection is not a vaccination, it's a gene therapy. So it's worth it. If I have to stay 24 hours behind bars, that's fine. Because in 2030, there will be no human race. So, yes, we are justified in this process.
So are you prepared to be arrested for the cause?
Yes, people died to make this a free country. People died in the snow, so 24 hours in custody is nothing compared to our forefathers that died for us to have a free country and a free world.
Thank you very much.
Well said, this girl. Well said.
And it seems like you like what she said, sir.
I do indeed like what she says.
And what do you have to say for yourself?
Say for myself?
Yes.
Look around you, man. Look at these people here. They're talking for me as much as I'm talking for myself. This is what's happening in this country is absolutely scandalous. Scandalous. I'm 72 years old and I'm getting bullied by all these people in yellow vests, you know, but they're not the yellow vests of France, they're the yellow vests of Britain, and they're nothing but villains and disgusting people who should go home and look at their futures and their children's futures.
Paedophile protectors there.
What are they, my dear?
Paedophile protectors.
Yes, yes indeed.
Okay.
We are now going to get more bullying.
They're Nazis. No, they're Nazis.
In the road. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
It's all right. Check the law.
Everybody else has been told, okay, we're politely asking you to move on to the square so you can protest there safely.
The only requirement, we're not being violent. We're not being violent. The only requirement. Yes, we're allowed to do that. No, you're not. We are.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are.
You don't know the law. You're enforcing laws you don't even know.
Stop pushing. Stop pushing. More violent. Be honest. We can't hear what you're saying.
We're not pushing.
We're not pushing.
We're not pushing.
Singing
we are the 99%. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 90. We are mighty. We are the 99%. You can stick your COVID vaccine up your ass. You can stick your COVID vaccine up your ass. You can stick your COVID vaccine. Stick your COVID vaccine. Stick your COVID vaccine up your ass. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 90. Together we are mighty. We are the 99%. More than you. Many more. Many more than you.
Yep, it's 07786 946.
Oh my God, no shit, Sherlock, we know. Oh my days.
How you feeling there, girl?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah? Is it nice being locked next to Carl?
Always. I know he's got my back.
I hope he hasn't been influencing you to be rebellious.
A lot, actually.
And will I be seeing you tomorrow outside of the High Court?
100%.
I'm here trying to actually prevent her from being arrested. So, yeah.
So why would she be arrested if she's adhering to what she's entitled to do?
Because you know what? We met on a protest. And they were just about to take her away when we pleaded and dragged her out their hands. Yeah. So, yeah, ever since we've been coming on all these protests, and my main purpose has been to prevent her from being taken away.
So you are locked to your protector?
I am.
Thank you very much.
I like to think she would think everybody here.
See, for all of you who are watching, my name is Wendell Daniel, and we're coming to you live and direct the streets of London in the middle of a protest where the police are getting ready to push the protesters back so that the streets of London can start to flow yet again. But don't forget, if you like StreetMic, give it a thumbs up, make your comments down below, share and follow. So if you like StreetMic, give it a thumbs up, make your comments down below, share and follow. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Vimeo, so many different social medias. We've just started a new YouTube channel last week, and if you want to follow us on YouTube, you need to switch on your notification bell so that every time StreetMic goes live, you will be informed. That will also be the same as Facebook. So if you want to follow us when we go live, make sure you switch on your notification bell so that every time StreetMic goes live, you will be informed. And this is what it's like to be in the middle of a protest. And all of you armchair warriors who like to watch at home, this is...
Madam.
No, it looks like it. 4 of us here black, and now you're pushing. Madam. No, I do not talk to you. I do not want to talk to you. I do not want to talk to you.
And a thing.
We are in a protest.
Civil disobedience. Civil disobedience is a right.
Stop moving.
Civil disobedience is a right.
Why are you pushing?
Why are you pushing?
Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Guys, stop moving onto the pavement, please, yeah? And you as well, onto the pavement.
Are you trying to sing us out? Are you trying to sing us black people out? Is that what you're doing? Because we're black?
I am not. And you as well, mate, yeah? I'm thinking of Madam, just round the pavement. Thank you very much.
Can you stand on the pavement?
Pseudo-spiritual talk, pseudo-every talk.
Go away. Don't want to talk to you. Go away.
So, I've told you before, remember? Yeah?
You're not going to win. What do you think this is? Why do you think we are bold?
Hey, sister, what's happening, man? You right? What time you call this?
Late.
What time you call this?
I saw you.
Where?
Tyrant Finder.
So, good afternoon. I've noticed you've arrived down at this protest late. Where have you been? Watching soap operas that you're on catch-up?
I've been in bed, mate. I've been watching you on Tyrant Finder.
Oh, should I be privileged? You'll be watching me in bed.
Yes, I'm here now.
So look behind you. Boris wants a hug. Give Boris a hug for me.
I'm going to give virtual hug.
Come.
I'm not giving a real hug.
Who's coming to Downing Street and going to
Boris, be a hero.
And all these titles,
So for all of you watching, we will be signing out very soon from outside of the Palace of Westminster, the mother of all parliaments, where we've been broadcasting live stream since after 11 o'clock. But as you can see, the roads are locked down here on Bridge Street, and very soon I believe the crowds will be making its way yet again towards Downing Street. But these guys down here and this young lady here, I'm going to interview her because are you shy? Are you shy, madam?
Move in down this way if you can.
I want to interview you. Come on, let me interview you. So for everyone watching, my name is Wendell Daniel, and don't forget, if you like StreetMic, give me the thumbs up, make your comments down below, share and follow. So if you like StreetMic, you love the BBC, the Black Broadcasting Corporation. You like that one, yeah? That is so brilliant. So the police are now moving everyone back to the pavement so the roads can be reopened. So they're now moving everyone back so the roads can be open. As you can see, they're standing on the... So they're trying to move people onto the pavement so the roads can reopen. Because the roads have been closed, they technically can start arresting people for obstructing the highway. So what they do, they try to move people back onto the pavement so that when they move back onto the pavement, the roads are reopened. And once the roads have been reopened, then the protesters down here can protest on the green here at Westminster. But this is a normal tactic. The protesters will go onto the road, the police will arrest one or two, and or even they may push and push and push and push back, and hopefully, I've mentioned that already, sir. Thank you very much for reminding me. And they will slowly push back, and let me interview. Excuse me, Mum. Come and talk to Wendell Daniel from StreetMic. Why was it important for you to be down here today with your young baby?
For this little one.
Yeah. So why was it important for you to be here?
Freedom. Because soon they will make it mandatory. It's going to happen like most countries. New York is mandatory. For your child to go to school, they have to be vaccinated. That's what they're going to do here. They're going to make it mandatory.
So let's StreetMic get this photograph. This is the photograph for tomorrow. Look here, look here, look here, look here.
They want to kill our children one by one. In many little ways, by disability, health issues. No child is born with autism. No child. Their poor life is taken away from them. And the GP gets paid for it. He gets paid to try and kill our children. Move together. How do you do it? Do your own research. It's all there if you look. It's all there if you look. We're just protecting our little children. Someone's got to. Who's going to be there to look after them? Oh, hi. I had no idea you was a fireman. No.
Somewhere. Which one? Like what? You've got a case there, sir. You I'm going
Is yours gone again? I've got a spare one. At the bottom.
Hey, Sam, you right, mate? Gold Eagle beef.
Got it? Yeah. Got it? There's a meter one in there. I'll put it in this morning. Oh, hold that for me. Hold that.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
That went on you last week as well, didn't it?
It snapped in a scuffle. Cheers, mate. Legend. Yeah, my cable snapped again.
So we work together, I'll give him a spare.
What's next?
So they're now making their way back to Downing Street.
I keep seeing them push.
Get Boris out!
So the crowds have now returned back to outside of number 10 Downing Street, where they're calling for get Boris out. So they're now outside of number 10 Downing Street, where they're calling to get Boris out, get Boris out. And look at the sheer numbers of police that are down here. All you can see is yellow jackets. So if you like StreetMic, don't forget, give me the thumbs up, make your comments down below, share and follow, because this is what we do best. We go onto the streets of London, we meet interesting people and we have an engaging conversation with them about any topic. And don't forget, we've got a new YouTube channel, StreetMic LiveStream. So follow me on StreetMic LiveStream. No. So they're now chucking balls into Downing Street. So they're now chucking tennis balls into Downing Street.
Last week the police didn't even have masks on. Why have they got them on now?
So all we can see now is balls.
Wake up, throw some balls.
So all we can see now is balls being thrown over the gates into number 10 Downing Street, and people are saying, throw some balls. As we can see, there's a sea of yellow jackets down here outside of Downing Street. And as you look as far as the eye can see, and they're now calling for get Boris out. And there are the yellow balls that have been thrown into number 10 Downing Street, and they're crying for get Boris out. And
The secret's out, Hancock. We know about your Medazolam. We know that you've murdered people. The secret's out. Lockdown. No more lockdown. No more lockdowns. 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 No more lockdowns.
they're going to cut a look, don't they? They're going on the top.
Actually, a danger to health. Oh, sorry.
Mick! Wendell Daniel yet again from StreetMic. You're back at Downing Street and there's...
Listen, we're moving backwards and forwards. Every time we try and do something, the police block us off. We don't have the numbers today, guys. What can I say? We blocked Parliament for a short time. The police kettled us off the street. They moved us onto the square. We weren't happy just standing on the square. That was achieving nothing. So we come back down here to Downing Street. We've managed to block Downing Street. As you can see behind me, I've got my own constabulary now. They're following me everywhere I go. I don't know what it is I've done to upset them. We're hoping that the trucks turn up and we take Westminster. So, guys, I can't see the trucks yet, but equally I can't see any traffic moving around Westminster. So maybe we did what we came here to do again. Can't tell. We don't have the numbers. The weather's shit. If you can get down here, come down here, guys. We need you. We need you because there's too many police and there's not enough of us. But we're going to keep trying. We never give up because we are the resistance.
So why have the police got us such an interest in you and you've got your own guards surrounding you?
I don't know. I think they must watch my YouTube channel, my Telegram page. Maybe they're Mad Mix fans. Who can say? They've told me that they've been watching me all day on their CCTV and that I'm going to get tugged. So I guess I've got that to look forward to. Hopefully they feed me while I'm in there. But I'm hoping I'll go home safely tonight, guys. I don't like being arrested. It's not fun. But, you know, they want to blame someone. This baby isn't mine. Mine was last week's. This is nothing to do with me today. I'm just a guest here like everyone else. But the police, they seem to have got a different idea in their head. We'll stay here, guys. We'll keep doing what we do. until they start moving us on. And then when they move us on, when they start arresting us, then we'll have to see how it unfolds then. I'm hoping it remains peaceful. I don't want to go on with any bruises. I don't want to get hurt. No one here wants to get hurt. We don't want the police to get hurt. So hopefully it remains peaceful, guys. But the police are just so heavy-handed today. They're keeping us all kettled in. It's not like it was last week, guys, so we'll have to wait and see how it unfolds.
Mick, where do you get all this passion and fight from, even though it appears that it's a hard fight and hard struggle out here, but you keep going? Where does the passion come from, sir?
The passion, listen, I was born with a passion. I can see injustice, guys. I can see injustice done on us by our government, not just in this country. Look at the Indian farmers, guys. The Indian farmers have been on strike for months and months, and all that's happening, guys, is they're dying by their hundreds. No one cares. We are trying to fight for the people all over the world, not just us. The Indian farmers, guys, we are fighting for everybody. You know, the governments of the world have collected under the cabal, and they are trying to take us all down. They want to depopulate the planet. We've seen that with this vaccination. It's killing the elderly. They're going after the young. Guys,
I'm just going to stop you there. I've been doing this for a long time. If you look behind you, the riot horses are moving in. That's normally a sign.
Yeah, it's getting a bit scary, guys. I might have to make a swift exit into the middle of the crowd, because the closer I am to these boys, the closer I am to getting tugged, and I don't want to get tugged. So I'm going to move into the crowd and try and stay away from the old bill. If you stay away from the edges, apparently, you're safer. We'll see.
I'll speak to you later, sir. But StreetMic goes to the centre of the action. There's a lady being pushed. I haven't seen you for...
You did, you saw me protesting the other month and you went, you! I was like, yes, it's me!
Oh, how's your thing going on your beautiful daughter?
Yeah, it's going amazingly.
I don't know, I've got to interview you, man.
Our Time Youth Agency, creating a safe space for informed and empowered young people. Give us a follow. We're here to protect the future of young people, to stop these vaccinations, to stop the government imposing unlawful restrictions on us. Thank you to this guy, StreetMic, destined to be out there.
Thank you, my dear. I thought you had been kidnapped or something. I haven't seen you for so long.
They bring me back. They bring me back. Let me know if you pop out, take that free time. So we can stay in touch. I still follow you.
Yeah. Tell your daughter when I interview her, man. Yeah. So that was a young lady I met whilst doing all the protests for Black Lives Matter last year, and she runs a youth agency which is there to help and support the youth. And don't forget, if you like StreetMic, give me the thumbs up, make your comments down below, share and follow. So if you like StreetMic, give me the thumbs up, make your comments down below, share and follow.
I have freedom to wear a mask if I want to. When you get COVID, do not infect other people. Just die quietly in your mad belief that there's no virus. You die quietly, shut up and die. With COVID, if you don't believe it, you die of it.
Excuse me, Mum. Excuse me. Talk to StreetMic. How old are you? I thought 21, 22?
No, 16.
That's a young lady down here with her mask and she's on the streets of London. So step forward, step forward. Oh, you've always been shy, ain't you? You're all right, man. Where have you been hiding for so long? So who's this young person?
Soraya, tell the man why you're here today.
So why are you here, my dear?
To protest.
Is this your first protest that you've been along to? So what do you think of it?
It's good.
Let me get my photograph. Look here. Look here. Thank you. Have you seen the stuff I've done with her?
Oh, that on the shoot.
Well, I shall be serious. If I listen to So the protesters are still down here in Downing Street, and it's like a cat and mouse game. 1 minute they'll be here, and then the police will move them on, or they'll decide to move on themselves. They'll then go and block Bridge Street, and the police will threaten to arrest them for obstructing the highway. The police will then move in, then they will move on to another location, and it's like a cat and mouse game which happens all day. And they're currently shouting out, "Get Boris out," and throwing tennis balls into Downing Streets and over the gates. But I believe that people chucking balls into Downing Street, that's dangerous, because you don't know what's in them balls, so it shouldn't be happening. So that's my opinion. I don't normally give an opinion, but on this occasion I will, because it's dumb. So this is Wendell Denner from StreetMic coming to you live and direct from the streets of London. And I'm now going to listen to some drums being played. Yeah. Play some drums. So I'm now going to go down to the middle of the crowds and see exactly what's happening. But as I look, I'm looking at the right horses in the background. And as long as they're in that position, I'm happy. When you do these protests every week, you begin to realise the tactics used by the police. And when you see right horses coming in, that's normally a sign of some form. But they're actually keeping people at bay in the background. And the crowds are rather quiet today. I'm now going to go and interview Miss... Good afternoon, Serial Rebel. I'm back. How are you?
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. So, whilst I'm here, let's take advantage of this interview. Tell me more about the High Court tomorrow.
So basically, following the Hammersmith and Fulham taking us to court to repossess the land after our seizure, they were granted an unlawful recovery possession order, which we filed an appeal against. However, the appeal was issued on Thursday the 17th, the same day when they were conducting the eviction, despite the fact that with our appeal was an application to stay that order pending the outcome of our appeal. Now, the irony is that they've given us a hearing of that application for tomorrow, and that's why we're at the court after the horse has bolted, so to speak. But nonetheless, as I said, we intend to use that platform to make a serious political statement.
So after you appeared at the Royal Courts of Justice last week, I had the opportunity to be there to film your rebellious nature, and I sent you a video and you said you was going to watch it. Did you get the chance to watch it?
I think I watched some of it. But in fact, a reminder, because yes, we did bring up the issues, but last week was regarding Sister Georgia and her case against the Home Office. So I haven't had a chance yet because I'm savouring it.
That is a very weak, poor excuse which will not be accepted. And on the balance of probabilities, I believe you've told me a porky, therefore you're going to lose this case. Case dismissed. What are you doing? You're calling any drums? It's very quiet. Are they coming down now? Oh, no.
Basically, we're really just changing. There's a wide section and there's a narrow section. Because underneath, there's a load of jagged rocks. So the standard operating procedure is that when you go into it, absolutely. And then you know what your clearance is.
Excuse me. You can't walk past. Stay there. I'm going to interview you.
Right.
You know me. Everyone knows StreetMic. Do what you want. So good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Very well, thank you very much.
I haven't seen you for a few weeks, and it's great to see you down here today, rebelling as normal.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my phone off, and we'll do this interview. Okay. No problem. Someone's calling me. Can I just? I'll take this call, and then I'm going to talk to you. Yeah.
I can see another single rebel behind you.
How are you, mate? I'm at the demonstration, the protest, but I can leave it in a minute. I'm thinking to leave it now. What time are you going to be there? 2 o'clock. All right, I'll be there. I'll be there. I don't know what time is it now. I'll be there about an hour's time, 1 hour. All right, I'll see you then, yeah? It might be slightly more, but about that time. Okay, cool. Sorry, yeah.
So are you telling StreetMic that phone call was more important than this interview?
Well, it was important because, as you know, I run comedy and cabaret, and I've been offered a venue 2 or 3 doors away from my present venue, and it means that I'll be able to provide more entertainment and give more assistance to the acts who are desperate for stage presentation.
That is brilliant news, but let's talk about today. What's your opinion of what you're seeing down here outside of the gates of number 10 Downing Street?
Well, I think that all these people are courageous, because if you have a passion, whatever that passion is, if you feel so strongly about something, you have to get it off your chest. And we do know that police have been very brutal in the past. So far, I can't see that anyone's been arrested, but we don't know what's going to happen. And in recognition of police brutality in the past, I think these people are very courageous, because anybody here could be subjected to their brutality for protesting.
I haven't seen Heiko nor Piers Corbyn today. Where are they?
Yeah, Piers is around.
He's not here.
Heiko, I don't think is here, but Piers is here.
If Piers was here, I would have interviewed him by now.
I saw him half an hour ago.
Well, here?
Yes.
No, he's hiding. I
interviewed him on my phone.
I'm going to ring Piers and say, why haven't you talked to StreetMic yet? But no doubt I'll catch him, yeah?
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Cool. Yeah. Excuse me.
Arrest Prince Andrew! 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 Arrest Prince Andrew!
Where's Piers today? I haven't seen him yet.
Supposed to be coming through this way.
So we're now waiting for Piers Corbyn. I can see his entourage in front of me, and he's the only person I've yet to interview today.
Save our children! 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 We do not consent to vaccine passports! 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 We do not consent to vaccine passports!
Stop, right, I'm interviewing you. What time do you call this? You're late.
Well, the thing is, I'm generally on time. It's Piers's that's late, you see, so, you know.
So how would you describe today's attendance, even though it's raining?
It's not as big as last week. I'm a little bit disappointed that, because of the weather, I'm guessing that some people have chosen to stay at home. But, the hardened ones are here, and we will just carry on with the day.
Excellent. I've yet to see Piers. I can just see his head, and I've no doubt I'll interview him in a minute.
Yeah, he's coming over in a sec, so you'll be able to get your chance to give him a good interview.
Tell him StreetMic is waiting.
Time is running out for you. We have all your names at the Hague.
Hey, what's happening, man?
You will pay the penalty. The penalty you will pay.
Hey, where you been? Where you been all day? In bed.
I is Mick. That's Mick.
Piers, good morning. Let's do a StreetMic interview. So Piers, as normal, Wendell Daniel from StreetMic, they're now moving. City of Feb. How did your protest go this morning?
Well, it's been great having people here giving Boris notice that these demonstrations are going to escalate. Next weekend, next Saturday, we'll have 2 million on the streets of London. The lockdowns must end, the COVID rules must end, and we demand a full, open, public, scientific debate on vax dangers, especially to children. This is the thing, when we stick this up on squats, they rip it down as soon as they get in. We know scientific debate is what they fear most. If we get through that, we will beat them. Now we're heading everywhere to convince the unsure people, the middle ground, to join us. Resist, defy, do not comply. And do not take the vax under any circumstances. Don't let them coerce you, blackmail you, bribe you, trick you. Don't do it. It is an act of self-harm and extreme stupidity. The question we have to ask is how many more airline pilots will die after having the vax? That is a fact. They've done it after having the vax. How many more are going to die? Because they get lower pressure when they go up. It makes them more vulnerable to the blood clots. And how many more athletes? How many more footballers are going to get seriously ill and ruin their careers because of taking the vax? We know there's very big cover-ups going on this. We know that young men especially are very vulnerable to these vaccines. For some reason, don't know what it is, but they're very vulnerable to the clots. And if it doesn't happen within the first fortnight, which it usually does, they're going to be affected by other aspects of these vaccines, which are not really vaccines at all, but they're injections of DNA modifying material. They are an evil experiment, the worst ever in the history of mankind. And I plead everyone who's listening, think about it. It's not worth the risk to destroy your passport to life, your immune system, in order to get a so-called vax passport to Ibiza when they cancel the holidays anyway. And some airlines are saying, look, if you've had the vax, it might be better not to fly because the low pressure could cause you to die or get ill like a airline pilot, as is happening. I mean, we have to get the truth out. If the government cared, they would let people take ivermectin and tell them of the alternatives.
Final question, Piers, as so many people have moved on. You are a weatherman. Have you had an effect on the weather today?
No, but we are in what we call an R4 period, a red 4 period, which is part of our weatheraction.com predictive process. And when there's R4 periods, you get more, it's from solar activity, you will get more rain, thunderstorms and wind. Not everywhere, in some places it'll be high pressure, but right now here, it means whatever they were forecasting will get the normal TV will get a slightly, well, it's considerably more intense. That's what's happening now. We hope next weekend, though, won't be as bad as this. But whatever, come rain or shine, the 26th of this month, we want 2 million on the streets of London. And the following weekend, for your information, I will be in Maidenhead on the Saturday.
As normal, Piers, thank you very much for talking to StreetMic.
Hooray! Big up, StreetMic!
Thank you, sir. Let's go. Thanks, Piers. Big man?
Where do you...
You don't know me?
I don't know you, no.
See, no one knows me.
No, StreetMic.
I'm not well known at all. Yeah. They'll be back.
Good work, sir.
Yeah, I'm giving you a card.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Big up StreetMic.
Thank you, sir. Lovely.
So the protesters are now making their way back to Bridge Street, and we've now been live streaming for the last 2 hours, so I'm now going to be signing off because I'm knackered. I want a break. So this is Wendell Daniel from StreetMic signing off, and we will be signing back on later on this afternoon. But thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.